Hi, everyone. It's Diane Evans with stampinwithdiane.com. I'm an independent Canadian Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the interior of British Columbia. So if this is one of your first times joining me, welcome. And if you're coming back, I truly do appreciate you coming back to watch me on a live or whether you're watching it on a replay. Remember that it's going through YouTube, and to make sure that you're subscribed to my YouTube channel, hit the bell, and then you get notified immediately as soon as I do go live. Also, if you're on Facebook, just make sure that you do like it. I do love to see comments, and when I do a live, I may comment and talk to different people as we go along, but they may have questions that you have as well. But if you don't like that, what you can do is you can just watch on the replay, and you can just scoot on by that part. But I do tend to answer quite a few questions as we do go along, and I do ask for input on the various cards that I do. So today we are doing card sketch number 210. Oh my goodness. And I say that every time because it always shocks me that I've done that many card sketches since the beginning of COVID. So I really, I love doing the card sketches, and I love the fact that these are challenges. And so basically what you can do is there's a Facebook group down below that you can post the same challenge. And I do random draws from around the world. So whether you live in Canada or you live outside of Canada, that's okay. I just can't give product to the people that live outside of Canada. Awesome. Hello, Colleen and Lila. You had a great trip. I think you went to Edmonton, right? Is what you said. And hello, Jeanne. Awesome to see you guys as well. I truly do appreciate when you do come on here live. It really means a lot to me. Now, today for my card sketch, it's my whole theme behind that is also clean and simple. So I'm not using any dyes. I'm not going to use any punches. It's just going to be stamps, ink, and paper. And of course, we have to use some embellishments, but that's kind of par for the course. So let's scoot on down to the my desktop. This is the card sketch. Now, how simple of a card sketch is that? And it's so funny. I see, oh, you were in Abbotsford, Barkerville, and Edmonton. Oh my goodness, you were all over the place. Well, such a great area that you actually went to see. I've never seen Barkerville. My kids, I've seen it through my kids and their pictures. So they went on school trips, and well, that's what happens. You don't really get around to doing it. So card sketch number 210, we are going to use this. Now, when I say clean and simple, I decided I was going to use a clean and simple stamp set too. So it's the Happiest Day stamp set. And everyone said to me, oh, or people were saying, do you not do this? Why didn't you get this? Because of the dragonfly. Well, I kind of just got this. So I thought, well, we'll play with it. And that kind of lends itself to the clean and simple, like I say. So I think we'll do a birthday card. I really like this expression. It says, you make me feel like glitter in the sun. That kind of reminds me of Twilight, the movie Twilight. But anyways, let's get on. We're going to do wishing you the happiest birthday. And I am going to, of course, use the dragonfly on there as well. When I do my card sketch, when I have a regular card base, that's the finished card base. I usually try to do a portrait card. There's times that you just need to do a landscape card. So the regular card base, and then because I am using a dragonfly, I decided to use kind of my colors. So not really my colors. My colors are more like the Costa Cabana, but I do love this Summer Splash, and that does go along with my types of colors. So I have, my goodness, what's this? I have a couple pieces. There are lots of pieces of that particular one. So this piece is 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. So we're just going to go in. Hello, Marie and Sandra. And Lorraine, awesome. So like I say, we have that. And then our next card base, or our next piece, is 4 by 5 1/4. So I'm not going to put that on yet, because I like to put it on afterwards. So this is the 4 by 5 1/4. And then this piece says 3 5/8" pieces by 3.5. Now I went ahead and I used the In Color Designer Series paper for these two particular ones. And then I used Unbounded Beauty Designer Series paper because I wanted to stick to the Summer Splash color. So this goes like this. Now, you know, like when it comes to card sketches, you can change around quite a bit. So you could go, you could put this up higher if you wanted to. I think it'll be better if I do a little bit lower, but I don't want it to be like smack dab in the center of the card is what my thought is. And you know what? I think I'm going to mix these two up together. I have to say this is probably one of my favorites, that one and this one, but I wanted to stay away from the florals in this particular scene. This is probably my least favorite out of all of the in color ones. So that just means I can use the polka dots more on there. So I'm just going to go put this, and then we'll just work on the how it looks on the rest of it, just by making sure that it's good and it's even. I could even do this down here like this. Do you see what I'm saying? So it just shows that you can switch that up a little bit. So let's just put these on. Like I say, you can't get much simpler than this. It's stamps, ink, and paper. And I find these cards very hard to do. So I have to challenge myself for simple stamping, or clean and simple stamping. I'm interested. This is actually for a blog that's on Monday. Anyways, so 3 of these pieces at, no, it's 5/8 of an inch by 3.5 inch. And then I have a piece here that is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. That's going to go down like that. And then this is going to go like this. So what we want to do is, this is where we want to do our stamping. So this happens to be a photopolymer stamp set. So I'm going to use my paper piercing mat. I'm thinking that the wishing you the happiest of birthdays, I'm thinking that I'm going to do that in the Summer Splash. This kind of reminds me of that Merry Christmas one that they had, right? So let's just, now what you always want to do is lay it down flat and then pick it up. All right. So my thought process is that the dragonfly is going to go here and my words are going to go here. So let's see how that turns out. And it's going to be a monochromatic card. So how simple is that, where you don't even have to think of colors and that go together. So I'm just going to bring that down there like that. Hello, Marilyn. And hello, Marjorie. Oh, this has got, we'll see how that works, because this one looks like it has a lot of ink on it. So anyways, it should be okay. So this one is 2 1/4 by 4 1/4, and this is 2 by 4 inch. And then what I want to do is, I do have a scrap piece of paper here, and I am thinking that I'm going to go in and I'm going to stamp the outline of this dragonfly in Memento. Just like so. Because I'm going to fussy cut this. There's no dies for this. And then it does have 2 pieces that fit into this thing, and they're polka dots. So that's kind of fun. Now, I also found that there's a way to put these on. One way doesn't fit very good. So just make sure that you've got it where they're going to fit, or it's going to fit within that, that stamp itself. I was trying to stamp it the other way, and it just wasn't working very well. This one's really quite simple because it's shaped down. But this is so nice. This has got some great sentiments on it. Some good, really cute imagery. Yeah, I think this one will be one that I'll use a lot for clean and simple stamping. So there's my dragonfly. So I am going to actually go and I'm going to close that. I'm probably going to put this on the inside. But let's go and cut that out. So it might be a little harder to cut out to fussy cut, but not really. So let's just do this. I tell you, around my pond, I sure have lots of dragonflies around there. They're the little ones right now. Later on in the summer, I get the bigger dragonflies. So it's kind of cool. There we go. And then we'll just go and oops. And we'll just go see how that's going to look on there. Okay, so this is going to come on here. And then the dragonfly is just going to go like this. Now, I think that really shows it's really simple. So I'm actually going to come in and we're going to give this a try. I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to give this dragonfly as if it's flying. So I'm going to stamp it. Let's see. I'll stamp it like this. A little bit more. And maybe one more. So it's looking like it's flying. And then I can put this one right there. And I think that'll look kind of cute on there. So I want to put those on with dimensionals. And I don't have any, oh, I do have little dimensionals here. My caddy that I made a couple weeks back. So let's just use the small ones. Here, we'll just put that on. Like I say, clean and simple card, remember? Yeah. There we go. How simple is that? That's going to layer onto there. So I challenge you to do this. It's very hard. I find clean and simple cards so hard to do. Whoops. It's moving around. I must have a lot of glue on there. All right, so this is just going to go here. And you know what? I think I could pop that up as well. Hello, Pam. So I'm going to go in and I'll use the dimensionals and I think I'll pop this piece up as well. Like I say, all we're doing is stamps, ink, and paper. It's always good to challenge yourself, that's for sure. Okay, so this piece can go onto here. Do I want it off to the side? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to do that a bit off to the side. And let's put this onto the card. And I think the resin dots will go great here as well. Whoops, just like that. Simple. Whoa, so simple. And then we need to put something on the inside. So like I say, I thought this would be kind of neat on the inside, Happiest birthday. It's kind of neat to even have like a birthday cake on there too, but well, we didn't get something like that with the stamp set. So like I say, I'm just going to use this one. Let's not get too fancy on it. And we'll just come in with our summer splash. And we'll just put this across the bottom there, just like that. You know what? I think I put a tiny bit more in there. Ooh, so simple. You like that it's simple? Yes, thank you. Thank you, Lila. Thanks, Lorraine. You guys are too kind. Thanks, Marjorie. So just put this here. Say it's good to do clean and simple. Maybe next week what I'll do for my card sketches, we'll do a lot of layers next week. It's kind of nice to go from layers to whatever. I find I don't know if I have more people that just come to do this, but this might even be good for the beginner stampers that come to my class at the beginning of the week. All right, so we do need to use embellishments. And I think the best embellishments for this, I mean, you could use the sparkle gems, the in color sparkle gems, but I think these resin dots are going to be the best and kind of complement this. So let's go in and let's go there and one there. And then we can do another one just right down here. Simple. Easy peasy, right? So there we go there. Boy, you could pump out a lot of those cards. Exactly, Marilyn. You can use up your scraps. There's a great way to use up your scraps. You could do this smaller. You could do them a little bit wider. I like the 5/8 because I think it balances very well with that. Thanks, Marie. Thank you. But yeah, sometimes it's great to just have a really, really simple card that you can just pump them out. As you know, this would be great for kids to do too. It's that easy of a card. Awesome. Okay, so what's happening is I have on Monday, I have my 11 o'clock. I'll be doing probably a 3. Oh, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing 3D or a fancy fold. I'm not too sure. There's actually a fancy fold that I want to try and see if I can do it very simple. I like to call them fun folds if they're simple, but somebody corrected me the other day that it's a fancy fold if you fold more than this. I went, well, okay. Anyways, we'll see you there. I am also doing Sip and Stamp tonight. So if you want to, you could bring your own projects and craft along with me tonight. We just chit chat and do different things. Thanks, Jan. Thanks, Pam. But yeah, so like I say, there's Sip and Stamp tonight. I know last week I didn't do Sip and Stamp. It was a great grad reunion. I had so much fun. My goodness. It was good to see certain people, and I haven't seen different people for that many years since we graduated, but also seeing the people that I went to school from grade 1 to grade 12. There was a bunch of us that went to a different school, a brand new school. So we were the head class all the way along from grade 4 all the way to grade 7. So yeah, it was great seeing all those people. All right, you guys, if you like that, give me the thumbs up, share my video. I really do appreciate that. Remember, if you live in Canada and you don't have a demonstrator, I'd love to work with you. And remember to create because it's great for the soul. Bye for now.